Sorry about that. For some odd reason, these streams just keep going and stopping, and I don't know why. So the rest of everything else is going to be on video length of things, 60-minute each, and this is going to be episode 10, because I just can't seem to figure out why my stream keeps being disconnected from YouTube and causing issues to where I can't do what I want to do, and it's making me very angry. So, getting everything else of the rest of this act of the story in episode format, I apologize for the trouble and errors and confusion on every stream you go through from here on. I know I haven't noticed it, and I'm getting very angry so far. So, I'm only going to stream like maybe an hour or two, if I can even make it to 2 hours of this game without stream having to go off. So this is going to be the last bit of everything that I'm going to be trying to record. So enjoy this day. And again, I'm sorry for the errors. Let's go.
Thundering Memphis. The rain brought it back to life, crushing our transport.
Though I know some of you who are watching usually have already seen most everything that has happened, so I'm hoping you can pick up the bits and pieces that have been going on. And for the others who haven't or doesn't have never looked at Wuthering Waves at all, um, I know there are other channels you can look at it and other people that you can see for those little bits and pieces. So especially probably go there and check those out, the parts that you're seeing that are incomplete through my streams.
In the end, I barely escaped. I can't move anymore. This place is dangerous. Careful, please.
Watch out!
It's him, General.
Thundering Memphis.
Okay.
We must bring it down to keep pushing forward.
Let me be your blade. Different! Let the winds roar!
Swift and resolute. No hesitation. The hour is upon us. You're wide open. Break! Unstoppable. Swift and resolute. Strike in the shadows.
Okay.
Be gone!
We did it!
The Thundering Memphis is a blend of countless fallen soldiers' reverberations. As long as more soldiers are still dying here, it will always return. Not to countless souls of our brave soldiers remain trapped in this rain to this day.
General.
Sorry. I should have arrived sooner.
Oh, you must be that general.
Yes. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Chi Yun, the current general of the Midnight Rangers. Madam Magistrate and Tao Chi have informed me of your willingness to assist us. Thank you for lending us a hand. I should properly welcome you with Huang Lon's formalities, but as the current situation forbids that, I'll brief you on our plans as fast as possible.
Straight to confidential stuff.
I've heard about your deeds from Madam Magistrate. You are a trustworthy ally, according to her. Here, Retroact Rain Antidote, developed by the Academy. While the antidote cannot shield you from its effects entirely, it should at least lessen the hallucinations.
What if I was a phantom then?
For someone to show up as a phantom in the Retroact Rain, 2 conditions must be met. Prior exposure to the rain, and a deep connection to the affected area. You were found in the Gorges of Spirits only recently, and this is your first time setting foot in Jinzhou, ruling out that possibility. Moreover, you possess a similar ability with the legendary hero who once absorbed Threnodian. Jue prophesized about your arrival. I was told you'd come to the Norfall Barrens one day, to reclaim your lost power from Overthrax. I'll do everything in my power to help you make that happen.
Reclaim my lost power.
Yes. Madam Magistrate might not be aware of this as it happened before she was appointed. On the day I was selected to be the next general, Jue told me this. Beneath the full moon, guide the returning one to confront Threnodian. From the threat itself, he shall reclaim the power to conquer it. And if you are indeed the returning one mentioned here, we may actually get rid of that monster once and for all. You might have noticed something off about that moon. We call it the Void Plenilune. Once it fully takes shape, Overthrax, the Threnodian of War, would be reawakening soon. It is an ancient terror that reigns over our land, capable of devouring weapon frequencies to enhance itself. The Norfall Barrens have become a massive graveyard of weapons after countless battles. Those weapons would have made it even stronger than before. But we must act now. The Void Plenilune is already visible. We must contain the Threnodian swiftly. Any delay could allow it to recover and become harder to deal with.
Understood. What are we doing next?
To remain calm in such an extreme situation, your composure is admirable indeed. We'll get into the specifics once we reach our base. I've taken care of all the tacit discords nearby on my way here. The path ahead should be relatively safe. Keep going and we'll reach the base soon.
Leave it to me. I sense your weakness. Strike from the shadows.
Let me be your blade. Wait, is that?
That can't be good.
Overthrax's towering statue, built from repurposed weapons and debris, has long loomed over Jinzhou as a foreboding symbol of our ongoing struggle. We managed to gravely injure it 3 years ago, making the statue sink into the water. And now it just resurfaced. Our enemy must be eager to strike. The Vanguard base is right up ahead. Let's hurry over.
Greetings, General. Master Tianxing? Didn't know I'd be seeing you here.
Jianqin recently arrived at our base with one of the supply delivery teams. She has been a great help.
General, you flatter me. I've heard people comparing the Norfall Barrens to a massive graveyard. Whenever it rains, cries and moans can be heard as if many ghosts are weeping. Master once told me, life and death should follow a natural course. The heavens and the earth form a vast chamber where spirits freely depart and return. Countless brave souls have been trapped here by the evil powers of Overthrax. I want to help set them free.
Please follow me. Our main goal is to contain the reviving Threnodian, but we must beware of the tacit discords too. The Academy determined they were not native to the Norfall
Trigger
Barrens,
finger
and
again.
instead had been conjured by a mysterious power. After analyzing their behavior, I believe the source of said power is none other than that statue. While the Overthrax is still weakened, we must seize the opportunity to act. With looming danger from the continued onsets of TD outbreaks and many of our units injured and unable to fight, it is crucial to plan our attack wisely. Please, join me in mapping out the strategic plans. I have split all combat units into 3 factions. The ranged units team will provide fire support from afar, while the infantry team engages in close combat. Lastly, we have the special task force of Rover, Yang Yang, Jianxin, and me. Allow me to introduce Kong Lin, leader of the ranged units team. And this is Yue Hui. He's in charge of the infantry team. This is a topographical map of the Norfall Barrens. The Overthrax's power limits our reach. Outrider scouts can't go beyond the Norfall Barrens and Valley Junction. The deepest we ventured was 3 years ago, when we discovered the suspended ruins in its hinterland. But the terrain is treacherous, narrow and flanked by high cliffs on both sides, leaving only one path for our troops to travel. On the other hand, our enemies must take the same route if they want to attack us. With the Overthrax reorganizing their frequencies and bringing them back, we will face endless waves of attacks. Every time we cut down an enemy, it gains more power. Time is of the essence. We cannot afford a prolonged battle. We must swiftly and safely get our strongest units in the heart of the battlefield, reach that statue, and take down Overthrax in time. Rover, let's plan carefully and use each team's strength to our advantage. First, our ranged units. Armed with long-range weapons, they can strike from a distance. But we need to strategize based on the terrain, topography, and enemy forces. If we manipulate the terrain to our advantage, our strikes will be more effective and cover a larger range. Where should we deploy the ranged units?
On the cliffs to the sides of the valley.
Deploying our ranged units high above the valleys in advance. This way, they'll provide cover for our close combat forces while staying safe themselves. We'll use their range advantage to the fullest. It's a smart move. Next, the infantry. They have been trained and equipped for close combat. The heart of Norfall Valley is our main battleground, where we'll fight our enemies head-on. We need to plan our attack wisely. How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
Let's see. Flank.
We could divert some forces to flank the enemy, disrupting their formation and gaining an edge. However, a successful outflank requires a wide battlefield, but the small passage of Norfall Barrens limits our options for movement. And we can't predict everything that'll happen on the battlefield. Our diversion could leave our front line vulnerable. It may not be the best strategy.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
Interesting, I'm learning. Let's see
To infiltrate enemy lines, a small group of our forces will enter through gaps in their formation and attack from the rear. This maneuver takes time and requires caution to avoid detection, particularly in a valley where evasion is difficult. Small infiltration forces may stay hidden, but risk being overwhelmed by enemy attacks. Alternatively, diverting forces could lead to losing on the main front. We have little knowledge of what's happening behind enemy lines. Better not act rashly.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
I'm doing these differently to see how things on like actual battlefields work. It's giving me ideas for stuff. I like that.
Now that the narrow terrain has dictated an inevitable confrontation, the infantry will attack head-on, breaking their line. Then our task force can strike where they're vulnerable. A reasonable choice. Lastly, the Special Task Force. All resonators with powerful abilities, they have superior mobility and combat skills. If the chance arises, they will be responsible for taking down the Overthrax. What should the Special Task Force do? We'll join our effort to break through their defenses and crush their source of power. This is the only way to completely rout the enemies. It's a risky, but necessary move under our current circumstances. Thank you, Rover. The battle plan is clear. I will now recap our plan. Kong Lin, your team will take the cliffs for fire support. Yuehui, your team will charge enemy lines to pave way for the Special Task Force.
Yes, sir!
And I'll join Rover, Yang Yang, and Jian Xin to create an opening for our main forces and take down the Threnodian.
Sounds good to me.
Good. We all clear on what to do. Our next move is to reclaim the Disruptor and break through the ground wave barrier.
The Disruptor. More unfamiliar terms.
Rover, do you see that iridescent veil? That's the ground wave barrier. Overthrax set it up to absorb frequencies in the Norfall Barrens without interruption. One of our top priorities now is to protect the Disruptor from tacit Discord attacks. It's a powerful anti-Threnodian weapon from when Jinzhou was founded. We need it to break through this barrier. I'll leave it to the professional to explain the details.
Greetings, General Jian, Rover.
Mortifi.
How's the preparation going on your side?
We've got good news and bad news. Good news is we've established connection to the Disruptor and we're ready to go. Bad news is The disruptor's electric capacitor is damaged. Simply put, it's out of power. Fortunately, there should be a backup power outlet. To use the disruptor, we'll have to repair that outlet first, then wait for a full charge. Any questions?
Why is it still powered by pre-element energy?
That's because this ancient disruptor dates back at least to the founding of Jinzhou. Creating such a powerful weapon with limited technology back then, whoever did it was truly a genius, I must say. If we were to unleash its full power on Jinzhou City, it might launch the entire place into the air. Any questions?
Can you make some more disruptors?
I can, but it takes time. No matter how fast I build it, Jinzhou won't be able to hold out that long. Any questions?
I don't want to ask because it's not going to do much. I don't have more questions.
By the way, this is a weapon of mass destruction. The capital would want strict control over its use, I assume. Will they really approve our application?
Magistrate and I have it covered. Trust me.
All right. We'll be waiting for the green light. Lastly, we've got more bad news. Baija, please fill us in.
Yes. Rover, I am currently monitoring the tacit discord attacks from the Academy to design a safer route for you. We just received word from our soldiers at the emplacement. A large number of tacit discords are targeting the disruptor, and our troops are doing their best to defend it. The disruptor has been surrounded by the tacit discords, with more of them slowly closing in. After we recapture the nearby emplacement, it will take some more time for the disruptor to recharge. You may need to hold out a little longer. I'll send you the coordinates of the disruptor and its backup energy port. We wish you the best of luck.
Understood.
I trust we all understand the situation now. Rover, Yang, please go and secure the disruptor and fix its backup energy outlet. Jianxin, please stay and guard the base. I'll draw those tacit discords away. Let's get moving.
All right. Hiccups. Ooh. Weird. What is that one question? Press. Blah, blah.
Leave it to me. Strike from the shadows. You must be...
Yang, an outrider. General Jian sent us here to help. How are things going?
Those monsters have occupied the emplacement with a surprise attack, but a few brave troops are still holding on. We've blocked off access to protect our base, but I'm opening it up for you. Please, they need your help. We're counting on you. Wind, guide me.
Gonna hurt. I don't need any more lives lost. That should take us down.
The tacit discords are everywhere. They've cornered a soldier.
Bodies
Over
already.
there. He needs our help.
You're getting in my way.
No hesitation.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and
Allow me to
resolute.
butt in.
I sense your weakness. The end has come.
He should be safe now. I hope he's all right. Let's go check on him.
Already dead.
General, is that you?
General Jian sent me here. Are you okay?
Is that so? Great. We know how important this cannon is. We kept it safe. Never let them have it.
He's...
This reparation key. Take it. I may not see our victory in person. But please, please defeat that monster. For us.
You got it. You are a brave warrior. I admit that. Don't worry. Victory will come.
Thank you.
Yes, we will win. Please, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Brave soldier.
Leave it to me.
You guys still get after all you've done.
One with the sound. No hesitation.
Disruptor's 50% charged. Enemies ahead. Watch out, Rover.
Take over.
Disruptor's at 80%. Their offense is weakening. Hold on just a little longer,
My
Rover.
I sense your weakness. Moment of resonance. Strike from shadows.
Let me be your blade. Disruptor's fully charged. Rover, let's take out the remaining passages together.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. The end has come. No hesitation.
Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless!
Swift and resolute.
Seems you two finally made it.
General,
Well done. The rain has stopped.
General, the retroact rain's effects are subsiding. We are observing a sharp decline in the number of TDs in the Norfall Barrens.
The disruptor is fully charged and ready to fire, but it takes a lot of energy to fire the disruptor. If we missed,
This is our only chance.
Greetings. Can you hear me? As the Magistrate of Jinzhou, I've obtained the approval to use the disruptor in combat. The enormous energy consumption, the risk of a misfire, and the weight of this decision, I will bear the responsibility. I alone will be accountable for the outcome of this battle, whatever it may be. General, Rover, please march on.
Understood.
May victory prevail the lasting night. I pray for your safe return.
Thank you for your trust, Madam Magistrate.
No need for that, General. We've always shared the same goal, you and I. Attention all units. Do everything you can to assist. You are authorized to use the disruptor.
Target the Norfall Barrens.
Defend Jinzhou at all costs.
It's firing. All right. It only means one thing. What? It's time to get
Rocks, 1 o'clock.
watch out. Passive discourse incoming.
Bide the time.
wrong.
First. You're wide open. Open now.
There's more of them.
Move! We're running out of time. Don't you worry.
Banish all vice. Universe in my psyche.
Swift and resolute.
strike from the shadows. We'll shake them off. Use your grapple now.
Master Tianxing.
There's too many of them. Someone must stay behind to keep them at bay. Everyone, let's part ways here. Carry on with your mission. You can...
Right.
Yang Yang, Rover, follow me. We're going down from here. Mind the cliff.
Rover, are you all right?
Stay sharp. More tacit discords incoming.
I sense your weakness.
Ready for battle. Finale.
I can take it.
The suspended ruins are ahead of us. The resonance beacon here is still functioning, and the defense feature is intact, too. We can catch our breath here. The Overthrax assault has been as brutal as expected. We've been cut off from our main forces. It's the three of us against all of them from here.
Master Tianxing. I hope she's okay.
I tried to contact her and our base, but nothing came back. The Threnodians' power is possibly interfering with terminal signals. We have no choice but to trust them now. We're bound to face a vicious fight. We've reached the suspended ruins.
Get my thumb off that button.
Get going once you're ready.
I'm excited. I'm very excited about playing this game. I like it a lot, a lot.
It's unusually this wall. We should be able to pull it away.
Wait, nothing up. I just did it already. Needs to read all that. I don't waste much more time.
Every path ahead has been cut off. We're not seeing anything at the moment. Rover, be careful. Something bigger might be waiting for us ahead.
And you're right.
But it won't stop us. Retreat to advance. Fear no more.
Let me be your blade.
Okay, that's the end of that.
As expected, the enemies are increasingly strong as we approach the statue. Have you been injured, Rover, Yang Yang?
I'm okay. But Rover, he...
I'm fine.
Give me your hand. Knew it. The battle has left you with a few scratches. I still have some first aid with me. Please use them. The upcoming battles will be even more dangerous. Should you get injured, you must let me know in time. Let's keep moving.
Speeding up.
There are several floating platforms ahead. Perhaps we can make use of them.
Watch out. I can feel tacit discords ahead. Speeding up. Don't worry. Shape the shapeless.
Swift and resolute.
These rocks are blocking our way. We'll need to get rid of them.
Finally. Rover, you hear me?
Yes.
Our signals got blocked off by the Threnodian's power. Took us a lot of effort to make this call get through. I have to say, your terminal has a very intriguing design. We'd love to thoroughly investigate it once we have the chance. Now back to business. We are aware of your situation. Luckily, your current location is still within the Disruptor's range. We can provide fire support. You've seen what the Disruptor is capable of. We could turn down the output power, but I strongly advise finding cover far away.
The structure of this building is almost entirely destroyed. We'll need to create a safe space where we can take cover.
There is a floating platform over there. Perhaps we can make use of it.
Aim at that wall. We can pull ourselves over.
The heck? That was weird.
Mortefi, it's time.
Understood. Watch out, everyone.
We did it.
The Disruptor's power is down to 1/3. We can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone. I'm on standby to help you.
Let's try pulling the floating boulders together. We should make a path ahead.
Leave it to me.
One moment, Rover. We can work the terrain to our advantage here. Let's try to pull that wall down on them, and they'll be trapped underneath. Well done. Same situation. Let's do it again.
Nice. Makes things a lot easier.
Impermanence here. This place. Rover, let's approach it with care.
One more time.
I sense your weakness.
No hesitation. The end has come.
Let the winds roar. Doesn't matter.
Ready for battle. Wind Rider.
Swift and resolute.
Strike through the shadows.
No hesitation.
Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless. Speeding up.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
It's dead.
so many enemies along the way. I couldn't have made it past them so fast without you. We're almost there. The statue's power is getting stronger. We don't have much time left. Let's move on.
Uh-oh. Just got the fall, cause, well, I didn't mean to fall. Alright.
There are more floors up there. But how are we going to climb up?
I can see a gravity stream ahead. It's currently blocked off. We'll pull the rocks away first, and let it carry us up there.
See a chest.
An unexpected discovery.
We have almost reached the top. That giant rock. We've got to...
It moved a little. Let's give it a couple more.
Almost there. We finally did it.
We'll reach the top soon.
Reach the top. Alright.
The road ahead is completely blocked off.
Alright, everyone, before we continue here, we're gonna stop here because it's getting close to 50 to 60 minutes. So, we'll see you in the next episode of this entire thing here. The train is not done driving, or well, you know, riding on the rails. So, we'll be back.